curiosities. Welcome, welcome, one and all. I extend to you a heartfelt greeting of the utmost eagerness. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Eldermeyer Zuckerman, curator of the place in which you are now standing, the Museum of Ancient Curiosities. I believe you are fourth grade students?
Yes, Dr. Zuckerman, Alice Cranberries, and this is my class fourth grade for Thorstone Howell Elementary. Thank you for agreeing to give us a personal tour of a museum. Class, please say hello to Dr. Zuckerman.
Hello, Dr. Zuckerman.
Oh, please call me Dr. Z. Everyone does. It's much easier to remember. Well, again, welcome, Miss Cranberry. Hello there, kids. I'm delighted you're here. The Museum of Ancient Curiosities is a valuable collection of historic artifacts that teach us about mankind's progress through the centuries. Today, we'll start our tour with the beginning of the 21st century.
Yikes, back over 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, in class we had a study project about life in the year 2009. Kids played something called video games. They didn't have personal cyber companions and they had to make their bed. Can you imagine? They didn't have virtual beds with neighbors, controlled journal systems, how ancient myths.
And I saw some copies of people magazines from 2009. And road shows, and one copy was worth $12,000. They show a few pages the people in 2009 were all about love, slow, stars, plastic, surgery, and
Yes, life was certainly interesting back then. I received my doctorate degree in 21st century studies, and I am frequently amazed by what people's priorities were. Since you recently studied the early 21st century, let's start our tour with the 2009. Follow me. Now, can anyone tell me what we're looking at?
I think they called it a washing machine. I saw it on the History Channel on Sky Vision. They said people used to wash their clothes and it at home. Wow.
Awesome. You're a
Your
kid
kid
at
at
home?
They wash their clothes at home. And that?
Exactly. In the year 2009, they hadn't invented soil removal stations. People sorted their clothing into darks, white sheets, and towels, and put each load into the top of this machine. For the 21st century, this was an innovation.
How did it work?
You measured liquid or powdered soap and poured it over the clothes. The machine filled with water and then agitated the clothes, rinsed them, and spun out most of the moisture. It made quite a racket, but it worked well.
Liquids, soap, powder, soap, wet, powder, turned down. Well,
Back then, Power 9000 hadn't been invented yet. People also had to put their wet, washed clothing in a spin dryer and then fold them by hand.
Our clean clothes arrive every morning from the soil removal station, folded and ready to wear. I can't imagine
Whoa, what is that? It's Gigantosaurus.
Can anyone guess?
Some sorts of dirt, housing. Is that what they call a trailer? Oh, yeah, a trailer. I bet that it's. I've heard of a trailer.
Good guess, but no. Can anyone else?
Let's see. There are wheels. Could it be a portable cave?
Not a cave, but a school bus. This is some kids in the year 2009 traveled to school every morning.
Wow, a school bus? Look at that. How did it work?
You mean they didn't have their own personal calculation pack?
No 3PS hadn't been invented yet. Kids in the 21st century waited for this early transportation system to arrive in their neighborhoods. They boarded the school bus by this door and walked down the aisle to find a seat. The driver drove them, and sometimes it took as much as 45 minutes to arrive at school.
45 minutes. 45 minutes. When I'm ready for school, I just strap on my press the button on the jetpack, hold on, and I'm there in 20 seconds.
I'm sure you remember to wear your helmet and face shield.
So I do now. Once I forgot and when I got to school, I had an hummingbird stuck in my tooth.
I don't think anyone of us will forget that day, Henry. It took me an hour to settle everyone down for laughing.
Ah, here's something you'll want to see.
What is it? It looks like some sort of writing. Didn't ancient civilizations use paper instead of a notepad?
You know your history, Anna. They did indeed use paper, and what you're looking at is some writing written by a 4th grade class from the year 2009. I believe they were narrative stories.
Gosh, they were the same age as us, and we learned about narrative writing too. Did they write the same thing, the same way we do today, Dr. Busy?
Basically, yes. Kids in the 21st century wrote about things they liked, things they were interested in, but there are some subtle differences. Notice their use of immature transitional words. First, next, then, secondly, and finally.
Wow, that sounds like kindergarten learning. First, next, then, finally. Didn't they know about transitional phrases and sentences?
That's a good question. My research leads me to believe that they did know about transitional phrases and sentences, but they didn't always use them.
Did they know that good transitions would make the writing much better and more better? Sure.
It could have been that they were a little lazy when it came to writing. Remember that the early 21st century was all about technology and gadgets. Some kids didn't have a strong work ethic.
What's a work ethic?
It means they might not have wanted to make the effort to use really great transitions. Good writing takes work. I guess some kids wanted to do just enough to get by.
Or maybe they got stuck in a
had my uplink pad with me, I'd show that kid a thing or two about writing.
I like your thought process, Jody. If it were possible to go back in a time machine and give some advice to the kids of the early 21st century, what would you tell them about their writing?
That would be cool. First of all, I'd tell them that simple transitional words are not worthy of fourth grade writing. Then I'd give them a list of terrific transitional phrases and sentences.
For instance,
Well, here's a few I've used recently, later on that afternoon. Wait till you hear what happened next. Listen to this. The next stop is not as easy as you think when we get to the music room.
Great job, Jody. You're one of our strongest writers.
superb transitional phrases and sentences, Jody. The kids from the 21st century would do well to follow your advice. What else would you tell kids about their writing if you could travel back in a time machine?
I told them to the hard with reason and the leaders can picture and I tell you phrases in the I tell them to do a many stories. I use them and why is off the chain.
Too bad we don't have a time machine.
Hey, who says we don't have a time machine, Kiara?
Are you saying you have a time machine that actually works?
Well, I can see you've kept the secret, Miss Cranberry.
Only their parents know, Dr. Z. I have all the precious stuff right here.
Secret? What secret, Dr. Z?
Well, the truth of the matter is students that our institute actually does have a time machine, and you kids have been chosen to do just what we've been talking about. We're going back in time, almost 1,000 years, so you can meet the kids of the 21st century and tell them what you've learned about writing. We'll only be gone for 2 hours. Are you ready for an adventure?
Awesome. And our parents know about it?
Yes, indeed. This trip in the time machine is our field trip. I've been keeping it a secret until I knew Dr. Z could work out all the details for us to go.
We take groups of children back in time every single weekday.
My friends are not going to believe this. Let's get this party started.
Oh, medical, I've got my upper now time speed so I can watch everything.
This is going to be the best field trip ever.
I'm going to take my 3 away
Step aboard, take a seat, or on the sides. That's it. Make room for everyone. I've set the computerized teleport selector for the year 2009. Fasten your seatbelts. It takes just 5 seconds to stream. We'll be back in no time.
2009 ready or not, there is fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.